Hey everybody, so I'm back again for another video to speak in more detail about my lupus journey. Again, like I stated in the last video, I was diagnosed back in 2003 and it was very difficult for me because I was in middle school and I was going through a lot and was, that's emotional wise, physically. There were a lot of things that had to change in my life like instantly. Like I really had no time to really cope and deal with the situation. So when I was diagnosed, like I was instantly my doctor had me to change my diet. Like there was a lot of things that I couldn't eat anymore that I really loved, and I dealt with a lot of issues with my breathing and with my heart. Like I was having a lot of heart trouble back then, to the point to where it felt like I was having a heart attack early on. I had a lot of breathing issues. Like during the winter months, I couldn't go out. I couldn't do a lot of things with my friends when it was cold outside because I couldn't breathe, and it was hard for me to really function. And I couldn't play sports. At least the school wouldn't allow me to play sports. So I did what I could during the summertime at home on my own, but really I wasn't able to do much of anything, participating in much of anything. And with me being a singer, it was hard for me to sing again because of my breathing issues. So a lot of things changed for me early on during those times, and it was hard for me because I was going through I think I was going through more emotional issues than I was physical, and I knew no one that was dealing with this, so it was something that I was going through pretty much by myself, even though I had my family to support me and I had friends and just people around me in general, but there was no one that understood what I was going through. So I had no one to talk to kind of explain to me what I was going to have to deal with. So fast forward on to like high school, I dealt with a lot of things. I was able to be more active because I was on so much medication. It was kind of covering up the symptoms, but I was still having a lot of issues, still had a lot of breathing issues, a lot of heart issues, kidneys sometimes would shut down. Once I got into college, I kind of started wanting to make some changes in my life, and I was taking all these health classes and finding out about plant-based eating and holistic health, and I started reading and researching more while I was in college, and I found that there wasn't a lot of research on the plant-based diet, but the connections that I knew with the body and how certain foods are healthy for us, I was like, well, maybe this will help me with what I'm doing. So I started just really cutting back a lot of processed foods. I started cutting back a lot of dairy. I started cutting back the only meats that I was eating at the time in the beginning were fish and occasionally chicken, mostly fish, seafood rather. I was eating a lot of seafood. Those were the things that I ate mostly during that time. And I started to see a lot of change. I started to get better. My doctors was taking me off of a lot of the medications that I was on, which was, my main focus. I was ready to get off medication because I hated taking medicine. And a lot of the medications that I was on weren't helping me. They were really making me worse. So, again, I started seeing changes and I started to feel better. And so, again, I started doing more research, started really focusing more on just plant-based living. And so eventually, after that first year, I just started eating just dairy, vegetables, and fruit. I wasn't eating any meat, no fish, no processed foods. And again, as I started to really slowly eliminate little by little, I started noticing little changes in my health, and I started dropping weight. Again, my doctors were relieving me from the medications that I were taking, and I just started feeling a lot better. And so as the years went on, after 3 years of being, just eating dairy, vegetables, and fruit, basically being a vegetarian, after 3 years of doing that, I decided, well, hey, I'm still not where I want to be, but definitely feel a lot better than what I used to be. So I decided, well, why not go vegan? Because, I don't miss the meat. I don't miss, the processed foods. And I honestly just want to be healthy. I want to be better. I want to be normal, because pretty much for all my life I've been sick and I've been, dealing with something and having to take medication. So I decided to go ahead and become vegan, and I stopped eating dairy, that was the hardest thing for me to give up the ice cream and the cheese. So, but once I gave it up, there was no issue, there was no problem. I started feeling a whole lot better. I was able to regularly exercise again, run without having any, muscle cramps or my joints locking up. I started feeling better in the winter months, but there were still some issues. I still was having a lot of breathing issues, still having heart problems. I eventually actually had to have my gallbladder removed because of all the backup and the buildup of medications from so long that I've been taking for so many years. I eventually had to have a surgery to have my gallbladder removed. So, but other than that, I've had nothing but, good things as far as health-wise. I haven't had any trouble, and I'm continuing to get better. I'm continuing to get stronger. I'm losing weight. I'm maintaining my health. I'm not on any medication now. After 3 years, it'll be 3 years this summer that I'll be vegan, completely vegan, and I'm not taking any medication. It's been 1 year since I've been completely off all medications, and it's just, again, it's been great for me, and I haven't had any issues. And I just advise anybody that is on this same journey as me to try to figure out something, because the medications that we're taking, they're no good. They're ultimately just making us worse. And I feel like that everyone should at least try try something different. Even if you don't want to be vegan, I would suggest just to eat more, eat more fruits, eat more vegetables, eat more whole foods in general, and try to stay away from the processed foods with pesticides, and just anything that is not good for your body. And I will say during this journey, it's really helped me to really focus on myself and to listen to my body, listen to what I need, listen to what is good for me and what's not good for me, because your body will tell you, what you need, and your body will tell you what's good and what's not good for you. So that's it for right now. I'll have more videos to come. I'll definitely want to share more details about my vegan journey, about what I eat, and what has helped me over the years to maintain my healthy body, and to show and document what I'll be doing and how I'm going to continue to grow and continue to learn about this whole vegan diet and plant-based diet, and to share with whoever else wants to learn. So see you next time. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, or if you know anybody that would enjoy this, share and go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Again, I'll be posting more videos to come, and connect you with any resources that I've found useful, and continue to share my journey as I go along. So see you in the next video. Have a good day.